Yo, what's up, guys? Alex Baker for Stokastic here. Had an interesting Thanksgiving slate. No $1 million prizes for me, so I'm on to the main slate. It's nice to only have to wait 3 days to get a whole another set of games here. And because of all the Thanksgiving dinner, we've got all the fuel we need to make some awesome DraftKings lineups this week. So just looking at the top stacks here to figure out what the best ones are. Miami, they have great weather this time of year. They have a home game versus Houston, so they're projected for like almost 30 points. And you got Hill and Waddle that get such a high target share. Jeff Wilson as well, with no Raheem Mostert most likely. That's three really good plays that you can make a stack out of. So I really like that Miami stack. It is among the higher owned ones. Kansas City, it's like just as likely to perform, but Kansas City, they're bigger favor. The weather is not quite as good, and the workload is a little bit more spread out. So, and then it looks like Seattle, facing the Raiders, it seems like they have trouble stopping anyone. So, I understand why they're pretty popular. Some contrarian stacks like Tampa, Brady, it seems like never gets a ton of ownership these days. And then let's see who comes up on the lineup generator. So we got DraftKings main tournament. My preferred option is 2-man stacks plus run back or 2-man stacks. If you go to the quick start guide on Stokastic, I kind of explain why I came to that conclusion. All right, so actually, before let's get a lay of the land. So 137 points projected, ownership very high, so that's kind of a good barometer for future lineups. So we got Hill plus Sherfield at 3,200, not a great value. I do end up having a good number of lineups like this in tournaments, but Nico Collins certainly a good run back. I don't dislike this lineup, but Sherfield, that makes me a little uncomfortable if I'm doing 3 max, which I'm building 3 lineups here. All right, we got a Jacksonville lineup. Jacksonville, they are playing, and it's like so little time to prepare for the slates on this. Okay, they're playing Baltimore. Tougher matchup because Baltimore very good at running the ball. That means that you may see less plays. And we got Evan Ingram plus Etienne. These are really high volume pass catchers, and Marvin Jones. So it's actually 3 guys from the team. That is pretty intriguing. Mark Andrews run back. 131 projected points. We got great correlation. We got the run back. I'm kind of intrigued by this lineup. Well, what do you guys think? Guys, let me know of course, what you think of the lineups in the comments. If you can hit the like button, greatly appreciate that positive affirmation, and hopefully we can build some winners here. All right, this one a little bit too chalky for a large field GPP, which is really what I have in mind here. Same with this. Okay, Miami. Okay, ownership is a little bit away from the chalk zone, so like that. No Tyreek Hill. We got Waddle. We got Wilson. Wilson actually has been, he's not known as a pass catching running back, but he has been getting a lot of routes in Miami since being traded. And he doesn't have Mostert to contend with for that. So it is possible they bring in Gaskin and have him do some more of those routes. But it seems like they really like Wilson. They're playing him a ton, even with Mostert healthy. So it's very clear they're Wilson's preferred option in Miami. And then we got the run back with Jordan Akins. I don't know about that. Like, it's tough because Houston, you don't have a lot of great run back candidates, but I don't really love that run back. Okay. Vegas, we got Matt Collins, Foster Moreau. No Devontae Adams, but because we got 2 guys instead of just one, that is fine. Kenneth Walker, bring back. I think this is pretty decent. One thing I'm seeing, 128 projected fantasy points. That's like 10 points below the highest that we've had so far. So maybe I want to keep looking. All right, Miami, Tyreek, Sherfield, Wilson, Nico Collins on the run back. I do like this a lot more. I almost feel like Sherfield, we should make a swap on that one to get someone a little bit better because Tyreek and Jeff Wilson's plenty. So I guess what I would do is just like who is 3,200 or less that we can play. Boom bust tool open, so I just do the salary filter. Okay, Noah Fant, 3,200, 8.2 fantasy points projected. Sherfield's at 7.1. So I think Fant. I'm not that excited about this lineup with the flex being a little bit weak. So let's continue. All right, Heineke, that's going to be someone low owned. Got Logan Thomas, and Terry McLaurin. So pretty good correlation here. And then Washington this week, they are playing Atlanta. So a matchup that's pretty decent. Got Zacchaeus on the bring back. It's just like the Atlanta bring back with Zacchaeus is pretty weak. The ownership bar is very high, but the projection about 10 points lower than the highest. So I think I can do a little bit better here. This is all the fun in the game, just kind of going until you find the right perfect combo. All right. I think this could be it. Like Rashad White, he's a little bit low owned. He's supposed to, it's supposed to be a hot hand approach in Tampa. So I think he can definitely have that tournament winning upside. That sends out as an interesting contrarian play with the chalk stack. And we got Hill plus Jasicki plus Nico Collins. That's all perfectly good. And then I guess my only question is with Conklin at flex, is there someone 3,300 that's better? So we got Hayden Hurst. We get another 0.6 fantasy points, a little bit higher on, but I think that would be a good swap. I like this. Let's save it. Guys, we have a special promo going on. You can get $5 for a platinum membership to Stokastic, and that gets you access to every sport: basketball, football, hockey. We got MMA this weekend, so a lot of awesome ways that you can win money, and that's what we're here for, is to help you guys succeed. So our plan is you try this out for $5, you win more money than you would otherwise, and then you stick around. So hope you guys get a chance to try this promo if you're not already a Stokastic member. All right, lineup 3. So we had the chalk stack. We got the Jacksonville stack. So I guess Tua isn't the highest owned right now. Okay, here's like a middle owned option. Tampa, they're playing Cleveland this week. So the Njoku run back, kind of like that. They said that he might be get more of a workload this week. And this is going to be a little bit deceiving because with Russell Gage out, I expect Julio's ownership to go up from this 2% mark. But still, I like this Godwin, Julio, and Njoku. And then Travis Kelce in the flex is kind of interesting. I mean, he's certainly as good as any running back or wide receiver for 7,700. And I think this is a very solid lineup here. So I'm going to save this. 127 projected points, maybe a little bit on the low end. All right, I'm going to try to find one more. It's a little bit higher. Okay. So I kind of got to the end of my 20 lineups. Got some nice new features with like the exposures and stuff. I'm looking for someone kind of mid-owned, maybe a Tom Brady. I'm getting a lot of chalk. Oh, this is a super contrarian. Zach Wilson. He's not even playing, so disregard that. But Mike White, I think he's 5K too, so I'm going to fix that as soon as I jump off here. Herbert, Eckler, Allen. That's certainly a good start to a lineup. And the Chargers, they're playing versus Arizona. So Arizona, it sounds like Kyler Murray is going to be back this week, but that's not a guarantee. Greg Dortch with Rondale Moore out. I think that he's a great value option, so I think that's very solid. Going to be popular because he did have a pretty good game last week. But I think this it's a little bit higher projected than the one I discarded with Brady, and I think I like it. All right, so I got all lineups within 10 points of the highest one I saw, and all the ownership sub 100%. I don't think I've seen that to this point in the season. I think it just shows that being contrarian this week does seem to be a pretty good strategy, because what we're doing in the lab generator is filtering out all the labs that we don't think are going to be viable this week. All right, guys. Let me know what you think of these, and if you could hit the like button on the way out, greatly appreciate that. And good luck this week.